like, comment, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching.
Peace, family. Peace to the gods. I just had a quick message for you guys today. I wanted to make a video about focus. In today's world, it is very important for us to have focus. Focus. I want to bring to you guys attention. I want you guys to pay attention to being capable to focus, right? The reason why I say I ain't even finna hold y'all, but I can't take any kind of advice from any of these Carbonation members, especially not Avere. She is currently in a relationship with Jax, aka Edgar Bright. And we all know where his life is headed, in and out of DeKalb County Jail. So, no ma'am. Take several seats. Yeah, being capable to focus, right? The reason why I say let's focus, let's pay attention to our focus, how well we can focus. You know, how long can you hold a thought? If you want to be successful, if you want to thrive with who you are as a person, you have to know how to focus. Focus on the things that serves you, right? You have to know how to focus. You're going to have to know how to hold a thought. You're going to have to stand on what you're standing on. You know, whatever you're doing, I hope that you're doing it, you know? And in this day and age, we have a lot of distractions when it comes to shit. Family, peers, jobs, money, etc., all the material, external things that you perceive to be outside of you. A quick PSA from Janae.
This is a message to all the haters out there. If you don't like what I do, but you watch everything I'm doing, you're still a fan.
What I like to say is love me or hate me, it's still an obsession. Guys, please be sure to drop me a comment, smash that like button, and share. External things that you perceive to be outside of you. We get distracted by these things, and you know, when it comes to being distracted, the only way that's possible is to be distracted is because you can't hold a thought. You can't hold your focus. You are not focused. You know, when a person is disrupted or get distracted, that is mainly because you have lost focus. And also, I was listening to this information. They said the average human being in 2023, their focus, their attention span is as short as a fucking guinea pig. The reason why is because we have all this type of multimedia work that's being put out. A lot of people are producing videos, producing things on the media, and we're watching short clips where, you know, you don't watch a video for too long if it doesn't interest you in that first 3 to 5 seconds. And with that just being a physical habit every day of looking and scrolling, your focus, your attention span is going to be very, very, very short. So it is important, shit, when it comes to your kids, if you got kids, when it comes to you, you know, monitor how focused you are, because at the end of the day, you know, they're creating a bunch of guinea pigs. You know, the simple fact that there's a study of it being in 2023 that the average human being attention span is as short as a guinea pig, that should say a lot about your reality. I ain't even finna hold y'all, but I looked it up and I did not find any scientific information that states that the human attention span is the same as a guinea pig. So I'm gonna call bull sugar honey iced tea right here, Avere. Attention span is as short as a guinea pig. That should say a lot about your reality. And this is something that I actually am paying more attention to in my life, because, you know, we all fall short. And when it comes to being focused, I mean, if I want something, I'm going to be completely focused on it. But the necessary things that I need to fix within myself, sometimes I can get distracted and I'm not as focused as I could be. So I'm putting the perspective out there that let's pay attention to how much we're staying focused on the things that we want and the things that we are. Like, we have to pay attention to these things. And what are you giving your attention to? What are you focused on? A lot of people have their mind focused on all the wrong things, and that causes another cause and effect to have a short attention span. You can't hold a thought. You can't stay focused for too long.
Y'all, let's do a quick check-in on Mama Joy, aka Tori. She's looking good and doing just fine. Y'all, please be sure to drop me a comment, smash the heck out of that like button, and share.
To have a short attention span, you can't hold a thought. You can't stay focused for too long because it doesn't interest you throughout the process. We must know how to be disciplined on the things that we're focused in, even with the things that we don't like being focused on. Just like if you know it's going to benefit you, but you don't like the process, then you're basically conforming to practically, that's a mentality of giving up. If you want to thrive in something, we must be focused. We must be committed to it. Let's build our attention span. Let's really be focused and pay the fuck attention, because in this day and age, it is not being utilized. Our focus is not being utilized. It's kind of just being turned on and turned off by temporary stimulation, and that is, in fact, can cause mental problems within DNA through the long run. You don't want to I see a lot of new age parents that put a fucking tablet or put a video in front of their children, not knowing that they're playing with that child's attention span. The reason why a child can pay such attention to a
See, I don't like when they talk in these generalized terms, talking about new age parents shoving a tablet in front of the child's face. In my family, that's not happening. Yes, the children have electronics. However, there's parent supervision. There's times where, it's time for activities and learning and different things. So not every new age parent is doing what she's saying. It's just when they get into this cult, they generalize everyone in this one category so that they can condemn them to make themselves feel as if they're doing the right thing, when all along they're not. They're in an actual cult.
Can pay such attention to a cartoon. If we look at the cartoon Cocomelon, the reason why children love Cocomelon is because every 3 to 6 seconds they're changing up the images and they're stimulating that child by changing up the images, changing up the sounds and the vibrations constantly, not really allowing that child to really focus on what's going on. If you turn on a movie that's very still and informative, it's easy to put a child to sleep to that, because their attention isn't it's easy to catch a child's attention, and the reason why is because their mind is always being stimulated, and they're just pay attention to the things that your children's watching. The things that people have their children on YouTube watching all different type of stuff and not really aware of what it's doing to that child's psyche. And when that kid eventually end up going to the school system or end up going through some type of process to where they're going to have to learn, their attention span is very short, and now they can't really learn effectively because their attention span is very short. And also, this is with adults as well. I want to bring this to you guys' attention. This is just a fun little fact. My chief says, how well can you hold a thought? Chief Babaji said, how well can you hold a thought? Not too many people are able to hold a thought or to.
Oh my goodness, here we go. She's on the chief train too now, y'all.
Fun little fact. My chief says, how well can you hold a thought? Fun little fact. My chief says, how well can you hold a thought? Chief Babaji said, how well can you hold a thought?
So now they're calling him Baba G again. I don't know if it's because Jax calls him Baba G that she's referring to him as Baba G, but Eligio Bishop, aka Nature Boy, aka Three God, is now going under the moniker of Three God. I mean, he's gone under many other names, too many for me to even try to remember, but I'm guessing she's calling him Baba G because Jax calls him Baba G.
Babaji said, how well can you hold a thought? Not too many people are able to hold a thought or to remain focused on what it is that they truly want to do. And you really don't want it if you can't stay focused. A lot of people see themselves doing this and that, but when it comes to implementing and doing the practices of that work or whatever that thing is, they lose focus. They get discouraged because their mind can't hold that thought. We must practice this. We must pay attention to how well we can focus. How short is our attention span, especially in a day and age where we got to experience this new day and age where, online is online. So let's look how effective it is to our mind. There's cause and effects. Don't just allow the world to create you to be, and just, don't allow the internet to mold you into this person unconsciously. Like this, the internet, having access to the internet, it's ways to use it. All things in life with spirituality, you can misuse anything. So let's just analyze and pay attention